When the season ends, is baseball really over? Of course not. It's early morning practices. It's pickup games, whenever and wherever. It's the anticipation for the game today and the crack of the bat tomorrow. It's history, and it's groundbreaking. It's a dream that becomes a reality. It's believing through all the stops along the way to the journey home. When it's in your DNA, it's always time to play ball.
Hi, everybody. It's Boog Shambi. Welcome to the show.
I didn't realize he was that Soger was that old. MVP.
I think that the Mets can get him. So there's a lot of reasons there. I do think holding the line would be good. The other aspect of that is, man, you don't want this thing to go out and drag out like it did last year. It was just awful, and you run out of options too. So that's one. And number two, if Schwarber signs, that might pull Pete up a little bit too. You know, if Schwarber, because I think Schwarber might get $40 million a year on a lesser number of years, but $40 million a year, which I think generally will pull up Pete because the offensive numbers are similar between the two of those guys.
Previously on Baseball Night in New York.
They don't sign Pete. It's gonna be a big mistake for the Mets. I mean, Pete Alonso. He said he coming from the system.
And where would you?
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Mets taking on the New York Yankees. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. The Mets have taken the first two games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game offers up its own unique challenges. So we'll see what those are today, but there's always a little extra motivation when you have an opportunity to sweep a series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get started, getting the nod in this one, Zach Plesac. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Not in time. He's safe.
This was the perfect spot to drop the bunt for a hit. I mean, he used his bat as a tool up there to direct the ball exactly where he wanted it to go and look smooth doing it at the same time. Really well done. And the defense right there stood no chance.
And now here's Jeff McNeil, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, save. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every...
One down. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants. Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Trey Turner with a chance now. 6th in the AL in RBIs. Comebacker to the mound. Throw to second, into center field. Lux around second, headed for third. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's 1-1.
Well, just a total breakdown defensively right there. I mean, allowing a run to score all the way from first because of an error pretty much shouldn't happen. But every once in a while, we see one of these weird plays, and it leaves everyone kind of scratching their heads.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Just missed. Right through there for a strike. Skeens, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. 2 outs. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Drifts towards it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. We head to the second from the big ballpark in the Bronx. All tied 1-1. Back now in the Bronx. Here's Cody Bellinger.
The center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Plesac back to work. Bellinger's dad won a couple of World Series rings in 1999 and 2000. Clay was a backup infielder with the New York Yankees. Fastball in for a strike. 0-2. In the 2023 season, Cody's dad, Clay, made a trip to Wrigley Field. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And that is gone. That's his 4th home run of the series. And that gives him a lead. It's 2-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. That's through there for a strike.
You're out. 3 out. 3. You're out. You're out. 3.
Oswaldo Cabrera digs in now. Fly to left his first time. Inside, just missed. Swing and a miss, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings and misses, and it's 1-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. On to the top of the 5th we go. We are tied 2-2. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's a big power threat. Jorge Soler. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs. Obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Down the middle for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Take your base.
Chris Taylor now. He's been a great free agent side. Line drive, base hit, and it gets by him. Here comes Wisdom around third. Now they've got him in a rundown. The relay to the plate. Tags the runner. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
Well, we assume it, but not all double plays are 6-4 threes or something like that. Right there, it's just sort of a combination of good defense and poor base running, and probably more of the latter. That's a big turn of events in this inning, though.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Kevin Parada. That's a strike. 0-1. And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Zach Plesac done for the afternoon. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Clayton Beeter.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. He launched his solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
He swings and crushes one. Deep on its way. Way back there. Gone. It's a belly bomb. He powers that one out of here. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 6-2. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
So 2 down, stepping in the long ball threat, Jorge Soler. That one blasted deep to right. That's back. And out of here. He'll circle the bases. That's his 3rd home run of the series. It's 7-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here's the 3rd baseman, Patrick Wisdom. And fires in a fastball at 95. Wisdom, 35 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. That one ripped. And it one-hops the wall. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
So man aboard. Here comes Chris Taylor. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Florial hauls it in to end the inning. It's a 4-run inning as a result of 2 homers. To the bottom of the 6th inning. The Mets with the lead 7-2. Bottom of the 6th. Here's Turner now. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in 1.
So digging in, J.P. Crawford. He's already homered here in this one.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me. He said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Left-hand hitter waits. On the ground to third. Over to McNeil. Over to Alonso. Double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Anthony Volpe stepping in.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
Back in the Bronx at the plate. Kevin Parada. The line to kick the pitch. That's out to center field. Cabrera under it. And a quick out, number 1.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ellie.
Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. 1 for 3. The other way. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that one hops the wall. And he's got a double. Well, he waited until the 7th, but that's the knock that'll extend his hitting streak. Singy, how much does it weigh on your mind when you're coming to the plate in the late innings with a streak going?
Yeah, quite a bit. And a hitter's supposed to say he's only focused on the current at bat. But, man, honestly, it's hard not to know that if you don't come up with the hit, your streak's over. So it's there, at least in the back of your mind.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Here's Tim Anderson. Hit hard, base hit. Around third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 8-2.
Comes through with the RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Two outs, runner at first. Here's Pete Alonso. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. A gigantic blast. That's his 5th homer of the series. It's 10-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Looks like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Joe Jimenez gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Base is empty with 2 away. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. This one smoked on its way out of here. A massive home run. That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's 11-2. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
And now the right fielder, Jorge Soler. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And it's off the wall.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Runner at first with 2 away. Patrick Wisdom, the next to hit. Line drive, and that is that. So it's 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 7th inning stretch time. The Mets on top here, 11-2. Back for more from the Bronx. Bottom of the inning. And now the center fielder, Oswaldo Cabrera.
I forgot today was I forgot today's game. The LCS also was like that's right away.
So the lineup flips over. TJ Friedel will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The 0-1 in the air, out towards left center. Nabs it. Man at first, and stepping in for the Yankees, Gavin Lux. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Bellinger makes the grab, and that's the inning. The Yanks leave one. That won't help much. It's 11-2. Back here in New York, new inning getting started. Here comes Chris Taylor.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Jimenez back to work. That's hard hit on the line. And it's into the gap. Around first, heading for 2. Fires to second too late. Into second with a double, and that was hard hit.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
So man aboard, Kevin Parada getting ready to hit. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Coming around third is Taylor. He scores, and it's now 12-2. And that's a double.
Well done. Drives in the run. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. That one ripped right center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 13-2.
Waste no time there. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Luis Heel taking over on the mound. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
I like the old boy.
Jeff McNeil stands in. In the air, out towards right center. Florial makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And now a wide throw to third.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter, Tim Anderson.
Now it's the DH, Tim Anderson.
RBI.
Pinch hitter coming on, George Springer looking to drive in a run with 1 out and a runner at third. Now a screamer into the outfield. That takes care of Springer. Runner tagging and heading for home. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they extend their lead. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. That was blasted to the moon. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add on. It's 15-2. So the streak stays alive. His fourth straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
2 outs, nobody on. Bellinger up to hit. Fastball for a strike.
It's up. Ball 4, take the base.
So 2 on with 2 away. Stepping in, Patrick Wisdom. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. 1 run across, around third. The relay tries to get back and save.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now it's going to be Chris Taylor. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and the lead continues to grow.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Showed him.
So they turn things over to the righty, Clay Holmes.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Parada. Hard ground ball, base knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
So the batting order turns over. Ellie De La Cruz digs in now. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Get out of town. A 3-run dinger. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 21-2. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
So 2 away with nobody on. And the batter now, Jeff McNeil. No question about this one. It's out of here. They go back to back, and they add to their lead. It's 22-2. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
New pitcher for the Yankees, Steven Okert. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Steven Okert.
So 2 down, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. 0 for 1 so far. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Base knock center field. Springer round second on his way to third. Oh, the throw is over his head. Caught in a rundown now.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
And a batter now, Cody Bellinger. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance. At least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
That one is absolutely belted, and it's gone. And he's gone yard again. His 4th home run of the game. It's 25-2. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
Now it's the right fielder, Jorge Soler. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Throw cut off to second, but he's in there easily.
The third baseman, 16, Patrick.
Singy, that was a laser shot, and a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
And now, Patrick Wisdom. And that one hammered. That's back there. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. He'll touch them all. They are unloading here, their 5th homer of the inning, and they add a pair. It's 27-2.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, James Karinchak.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Base is empty with 2 away. Next to hit, Chris Taylor. Hit hard on the ground to short. Gathers and throws to first. That's the 3rd out. And it looks like it's time to adjust the difficulty setting. Wow, what an inning. Last half of the 8th coming up. The Mets have the advantage, 27-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Full 4, take your base.
Man at first. Next is the designated hitter, Trey Turner. On the ground to first. Could be 2. Fires to second for 1. Over to Alonso. Double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And stepping in for the Yankees, J.P. Crawford.
He told me I'm shit, and he just used me to get a whole job and be on fire. Our bullpen is not shit. I told him I'm only excited to get rid of these shitty gringos and get some community pitchers on this team so we can win some games. This gringo violent think he's Mariano trying to throw this team.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Kevin Parada. And a pitch. Well struck right field. Florial going back. Grabs it right up against the wall.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Now here is Ellie De La Cruz.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Lifted to left center. Way back there, and that is gone. Another homer. That's his 4th home run of the series. It's 28-2.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Base is empty, 1 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Jeff McNeil. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Karinchak, a 6'3" righty, 215 pounds, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2017. And he deals. In the air out to center. And there's 2 away.
The bat, number 4, designated hitter, George.
And the batter is George Springer.
So don't expect me to win in games against any team unless things result in this many Jets. Biggest stat pattern in the league. And no, I have no chance. Like I said, I'm fucking fraud.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Sizes this one up and makes the grab. And that is that. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. We head now to the bottom of the 9th. The Mets on top, 28-2. Back at Yankee Stadium. So bottom of the 9th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
And the right-hander back to work. Just missed. You just don't see it
Just would not stop glazing us. They must have got me confused with Mahomes.
that much anymore.
Somehow I still managed to choke that game away.
Well, you can see this team is feeling it right now. Look at the smiles, look at the high fives. They feel real good about this 3-game series sweep, and they get it done on the road. You talk about the confidence that can produce. Tell you what, they're riding high right now. It's a nice win in this game.
Well, this one ends in a blowout, and the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
No, it's not. It's not with those guys. That's that. I'll scoop around after this. So the series over. Here's to Toronto.